I've got a Golf 7.5R. I've got a RS3, a Golf VR6. I've got a Jetta 3 VR6. I've got 2 Quantums. I have a GLE. I've got 2 V classes. I've got a Golf 4 R32. I've got, actually, Texman is gonna come for me, I'm done. Well, South African car culture to me, it means a lot, you know, from how you get to experience seeing a car from what it was before to what it is, you know. The culture spread out because from the boys who are in the hood, who are looking at cars from their aspect, and the boys from the north, I feel like everyone has some sort of contribution to it. You find one boy from the township who's he doesn't even have a car himself, but he will tell you everything that is in that car. Now you are arguing about a car that's not even yours. And then you find a boy from Bryanston. He'll tell you everything about a Urus. The story and the culture of cars just continues, you know, it keeps going on and on, like on a daily basis. It only takes one person to influence everyone else.
This is 5-second rule to name 3 noises a car makes. 3 things you have in your car right now.
Sound, rims, and air suspension.
3 reasons you'd be late.
Because my air suspension is stuck, or maybe
When I was doing my first build, the car was there for a year. At that time, you also don't understand, you know, it's just like, it's your first time, you know. Obviously, you're thinking, this week they'll paint the car, next week they'll do the engine, and then the following week it's out. My brother, let me tell you something. You have already told all your people in back at home that, my brother, I have something that you will never see ever in your life. You must see what's happening inside, my brother. So no dark window, you get me? So you need to see what's happening inside. You need to see who's driving the car. You want to make sure that when you pull up, it's like, you know, everyone now is going crazy. They're just like, yo, you see Jazzy pulled up now. But now, it becomes stressful because you don't want them to see you even. Even the current car that you have, you just park it maybe on the other road. Because already you started bragging, and by the time you were bragging, you told yourself, no, it's gonna take 2 months. And then I'm on the streets, I'm rocking them, I'm taking car wash to car wash. It's me, my brother. Eh? You see, the hottest girl sitting in is my shotgun. Shotgun. The hottest babe. I don't just want anyone. I want the baddest one. Here. I repeat, clear window.
3 things to tell your mechanic. Adhere to in your car at all times.
Don't eat, don't smoke. I only smoke. I'm the only one who smokes in my car. And you must pour petrol if you want the ride.
3 things you love about your car.
Everything. Everything and everything. Thank you.
My situation is I'm a young boy, I'm still in high school. I'm telling myself, when I get money, I'm buying myself a VR6, I'm buying myself a E30. Done, clean. Okay, shop, let me go look for the cars of my dreams. I find this other guy on the internet there, he's selling a VR6. Says 40,000 rand. I'm like, yo, I call this guy, yo man, is the car available? He's like, yeah bro, it's here, I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, oh shit. I know it's fine, I'm coming. I say GPS says, my brother, 3 hours, 30 minutes. I'm like, no, I'll be there in 2 hours, sharp, I'm coming. You can see the car is not completely fine, but it's good for what it is, you know? It's good for what it is. So I'm just like, no, I'll work around this. I'm driving back now. First toll gate, engine down. And try and start it again. I know, it says, okay, sharp, I'm back. Straight to Johannesburg. Before I even arrive here in Woodmead, breakdown. First day, it's already at the mechanic. Now, I'm looking for my E30. I've got my bros there on WhatsApp. Some of them, they keep sending me the cars. I tell this other one, I'm like, hey, bro, I want this one. He's saying, oh, no, it's fine. Where are you? He says, Pampir start. I'm like, shit. So I had to drive 7 hours.
In mommy's car?
No, now I had my own car. I was driving a Polo GTR. Relax, babe. I'm driving to go and see a 325i. When I get there, I find a 320. I take off my stuff. I'm like, chief. Which one is this one? Now I'm pissed off. But now I'm looking at the E30, the 320. It's nice. It's very, very nice. It's very convincing. I'm like, I actually know what? Because I came all this way, just give me this car. My story was sad. Every time I come to the workshop, I see other cars. They came in last week. Now they are leaving. My car hasn't been touched. It hasn't moved from where it was parked even. Obviously, me, every time when I go there, I'm finding bros now. I'm making friends now. Because all of us were there to cry about the same thing. So now that became my second home. Once I was done with work, doing everything, doing this and that, my girlfriend even left me because I was spending too much time at the workshop. When your car is not okay, at home, nothing is fine. You get there, you find them watching Generations, you say, what is this shit? Now you're even shouting at the person who has to give you a lift. Yeah, so now it's locked down, the car is there, obviously, you know. So now things start opening up, you know. The country is getting loosened up, so now I'm getting bookings now. Okay, sharp, I need to start moving again. Okay, sharp, I don't spend more time at the workshop like I used to. Now I'm traveling the world and stuff like that. In my head, I'm thinking, as soon as I get back to the country, I'll find my baby, done. So what I'm saying is, when you're in this culture, you actually need patience.
Have you got your cars, bro?
All my cars are parked in the yard, babe. They're all sitting pretty.
Yeah! 3 cars you hope to buy one day.
Lamborghini, Porsche, and one SUV, GMC.
3 things you shouldn't do in a car.
Bombs, chow. Or like, you know, ziggy ziggy hi hi.
3 cool cars.
There's too many of them. There's too many of them. I can't even pronounce. Ooh.
The time is gone.
I don't need the time because the cars are too many.
I've got a car show social situation that happens called Stand Social. On Sundays, we would like drive to a certain kasi, you know, Obviously knowing, okay, this week we're going to Peli, do an activation for Stand Social. You have to meet the criteria. I don't do scraps. I've been to a lot of car shows, and every time everyone is complaining about the unfair judgment. So what we are doing now with this one is we are letting the crowd judge. So we put your car up on the stand, the crowd will tell us if yes, or the crowd will tell us if no. So we're trying to just make it a bit different. Also have the people involved. Yeah, pull up, tell your people, come with your people, let's rock.
Car culture in South Africa, you can't even pin it down to one thing. It's like the best of the worst, but also like the best of the best, you know? Yeah, it's really too diverse to pin down to one thing. Cars just represent ambition, inspiration, aspiration, and just like where you could go one day in life.
Dream, search, drive. Cars.co.za.